Now on to the awards and scholarships. We are going to have a series of co-presenters joining me, and I'd like to welcome David Kroll as my first co-presenter. Welcome, Dave.
Thanks, Lavina.
David, it's great to have you with us. Our first award is the Jules Elias Excellence in Immunohistochemistry Award, sponsored by Dr. Richard Carton. As a previous winner of this award, can you briefly tell us how important it was for you to win this award?
Sure, Lavina. Thank you so much. It's great to be here and to present this award with you. I was honored to receive this award in 2017, and it was really special to me because immunohistochemistry has been such a vital part of what I do on a day-to-day basis here at GSK, and it helps to inform our medicines development, and it helps us to understand biomarker expression in these human tissue samples. And this award is particularly meaningful for me because of my relationship with Dr. Carton. So we had previously worked together in a mentor relationship when I was at the School of Allied Health in Hartford, Connecticut. And this was way back in 1988, okay? And Dr. Carton was actually running an immunohistochemistry lab there, and I actually trained with him for a number of months as part of my histology program that I was enrolled in, the histology school. And so it's really an honor to have an award now that means so much to me because of the person that's associated with it. You know, Richard has supported this award for several years now, and it's so great that he continues to do that.
Flash forward all those years, you probably never even had an idea that this was going to happen, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what makes it so cool.
Yeah, we appreciate your comments, David, as we value the importance of our awards and the difference that they make to our recipients. Our 2020 award winner is a consummate professional, and throughout his extensive histology career, he has been instrumental in expanding antibody knowledge, developing antibody testing, and setting antibody standards. He freely shares his expertise in the NSH block, HistoNet through publications and presentations. And so this year's winner of the Jules Elias Excellence in Immunohistochemistry Award is Tony Henwood. Congratulations,
Yay,
Tony. Well deserved.
Absolutely.
When I was notified that I was awarded the Jules Elias Excellence in Immunohistochemistry, I was shocked. It was a surreal moment. I considered previous recipients. Louis, whose publications on biomarker demonstrations are invaluable, and Chris Vanderloos, who I had the pleasure of meeting at the NSH convention in Birmingham. I was very fortunate to meet and be able to listen to Jules Elias when he agreed to be our guest speaker at our histotechnology conference in Australia several years ago. There are several similarities between Jules and my careers. In 1980, Jules published a technique on myeloperoxidase localization. One of my first publications involved the electron microscopic localization of myeloperoxidase in leukemias. Jules is also an accomplished clarinetist. My father heard me singing once when I was about 4 years old. He then went and bought me a trumpet for me to play. A few years later, I picked up the licorice stick and have been playing it ever since, though nowhere near as good as Jules. Unfortunately, Jules is better looking. So I must thank Dr. Richard Carton for sponsoring the Jules Elias Excellence in Immunohistochemistry Award. I follow Richard HistoNet's posts and has his publications, and I always learn something new. I suppose I am a stalker. After spending over 40 years in our profession, I must acknowledge that it has been challenging and very rewarding. During this time, I was immersed in the development of immunohistochemistry. My first publication in 1981 involved the development of the PAP immunoperoxidase technique for the demonstration of hepatitis B surface antigen. Soon after, I discovered the existence of the NSH, an organisation whose philosophy and aims resonated with me and more than suited my professional development. Here in Australia, though we are a large country, we have a small population. Historically, we have valued our friendship with the USA and have always had strong diplomatic ties. Your president even plays golf with our own Greg Norman. It is only in the last few years that we have embarked on joining our state societies into a national body, and the NSH model of professionalism has guided us. My initial immunohistochemistry publications dealt with antibodies as histochemical reagents, especially looking at issues with antibody cross-reactions. Lately, I have been more concerned with the pre-analytical variables that can affect immunohistochemistry sensitivity, such as fixation, cryotomy, and excessive heating of tissues. This was especially of concern with the panic-induced procedures that were being proposed initially for dealing with coronavirus.
This year, we are also giving a special honorary recognition award to Tony Hedwood for his very timely coronavirus disinfection and histopathology, which has over 57,000 views and 19 citations, a possible record for a JOH publication. Tony, being an editorial board member, was not eligible for the Diamond Cover Award. So thank you very much, Tony, for a really wonderful paper.
I am indebted to the editor of the Journal of Histotechnology and the NSH for the fast response to waylay the fears of our peers, especially our pathologists, to the safety of our paraffin blocks. Routine histopathological diagnosis will not be affected by this virus. The formalin-fixed, paraffin-embedded block is as safe as houses, to coin a phrase. There is no need to extend fixation times, since our pre-COVID tissue blocks were adequately fixed based on the excellent morphology our laboratories routinely produced. Importantly, if we changed our pre-analytical conditions, such as extending fixation times, we will need to revalidate our immunohistochemical and histochemical testing, which is a very large task. COVID-19 has turned our world upside down. Here in Australia, we are extremely lucky. Our remoteness and lower population density allowed us to get control of the situation very quickly. We were able to close our borders, social distance, and improve hygiene, and this allowed us to only suffer 850 deaths, which is still 850 too many. What we in Australia are very concerned with is the astronomical number of deaths that have occurred elsewhere. 200,000 in the United States, nearly 1 million worldwide. We Australians feel the strong need to hug you all and be able to promise that it will be okay. We cry with our American family. My wife and I were looking forward to attending the NSH conference in Reno, but now this cannot happen. Hopefully we can see you all in Omaha in 2021. Again, I thank you for this award, and I, along with my staff, are very proud to have received it. Thank you. Cheers.